I'm Darren Warren. I'm the CEO of Stor Mor Portable Buildings. Stor Mor started in 2017 building sheds, manufacturing sheds. So we now have 20 manufacturing plants and somewhere around 366 dealers that we have built out. We didn't have a point of sale system. We didn't have the right tools to get out here and work. So all this stuff was working off, you'd have an Excel spreadsheet that was built into a work order. And then this work order would be filled out. Well, then you had to take it and put it over here and input it into QuickBooks or whatever else software you have for accounting. And that pales in comparison to the fiasco of trying to track your inventories. Because, you get out here and have 300 and 400 dealers that you're tracking inventory on without the proper software. It's a mess. I really do mean this. I don't know what we would do without ShedSuite. And some use different things, NetSuite, whatever, but it's not built for the shed business. And it's so user-friendly. That's one thing. We have a lot of dealers that come from other companies that choose to sell for Stor Mor, and I think that's the number one thing that we hear a lot is your point of sale system is so simple. When we would get to the end of the year before ShedSuite, we would a lot of times, you would have questions. We would be pretty accurate. For the last 3 or 4 years that we've been doing inventory, if there was any question on inventory, everything was 100% there. Running a business, it's important that we were accurate in those ways, and ShedSuite's helped with that.
No, I feel like ShedSuite is a key piece of our operations here, and without it, we'd definitely be lost. So the communication between the drivers, between corporate, between my sales rep, the dealers, everything, we can all dial in and see exactly where we're at and what we have going on throughout the whole process, and we're all on the same page looking at the same screen, and it just keeps us all aligned. For me, it's been the tracking, just being able to track and compare and scale and see where we're at and how we're progressing as far as a business and if we're growing or going backwards. And then also one thing I love about it as well is a customer can come in, we save their quote, and then if they come back 3 months down the road and want to pull the trigger, I pull that quote up and bam, we've got all their information right there, and they can even call up on the phone and we can take their information. I've got everything saved, and as much volume as we deal with, you need to be efficient and as few mistakes as possible. So,
Life like before ShedSuite, looking back, it was painful. A lot of Excel spreadsheets. Our point of sale systems were on pen and paper basically, and anytime something had to be edited, it was a process. And now the fact that you can send a document that's legal binding to a customer, that to me was kind of one of those moments where I was very impressed and felt like, hey, we've got something here. I think it has allowed us to grow our manufacturing at a much quicker pace because of, again, the fact that this system is so automated. It allows our processings in-house to be sent and submitted back to our manufacturing plants at a much quicker pace. The fact that we can capture photos, we can capture the notes, we can capture all this stuff, and it's time-stamped. I think there's no doubt that it allows our team to manage and flow better. It has definitely allowed us to grow where we're at today. I don't think without it we would be where we're at today.
I would say if you want to scale your business and you want to grow, you need ShedSuite, because that is the only way that you will be able to wrap your hands and your head around this thing. They've already put the parts and the pieces in place to give you that natural flow of what you need for organization and structure. The companies that have always survived and done well are the companies that knew where they were every single day. They were structured, they were organized, and that's what ShedSuite will do for you. We can't thank ShedSuite enough. It has streamlined our business like none other.